And tonight on our Great American Panel, he's an editor at dailycaller.com, Fox News contributor. The one and only Tucker Carlson is here. She is an assistant professor of political science at Northwestern University. Democratic strategist Victoria DeFrancisco Soto is here, and she is a columnist for the Sun Sentinel. Republican strategist Noel Nikpour also here. Guys, good to see you. Thanks for being with us. Every Democrat I talk to is furious with Obama, furious with the Democrats. They feel that the Tea Party, they're saying it privately, some publicly, is like terrorists. Is that true?
What's happening is there's a lot of anger toward Obama within the Democratic Party. So they're trying to figure out...
Do you share that anger?
I don't share that anger. I think there's a longer-term strategy here. I think that what he did is he is wooing back those centrist independents that he got in 2008 and in 2000. He's wooing back.
Gone.
I think they're
Those
gone.
guys are
No.
gone.
He's going to be able to come out and say, look, I didn't raise taxes. I cut. I'm putting myself as a deficit hawk.
He didn't create any jobs. And look, you can create more taxes.
Let me throw this to you. He's going to say that. He fought the whole time to raise taxes. And secondly, he created, by the time this election comes around, he will have given this country $5 trillion in debt.
And what did he say about Bush? What did he run on with President Bush?
He cut the deficit in half.
Bush spent more money. And what did he say as a U.S. senator when Bush was trying to raise the debt ceiling? He said it shows lack of leadership that he wanted to do.
What do you think, Tucker?
I think this is a shameful deal. I don't think it's a good start as it's being billed. It adds to the sum total of debt that we're carrying, and it doesn't address the core driver of the debt, which is Medicare costs.
I agree with all that, but I want to get to the political side of this. And I think the president was viewed as weak and ineffective on the sidelines. And he sounded like a 1970s Brady Bunch rerun with class warfare.
Look, the bottom line is that he is a failure so far, at least as judged by his economic policy. However, we got to face reality, and the reality is that most people like what they perceive of as free medical care. They like Medicare. They shouldn't like it, but they do. And the party that runs on behalf of preserving Medicare, unfortunately, is likely to do well.
The president cut $500 billion from Medicare.
But he kept Medicaid safe, and that is what we're going to see.
Forget about Medicaid. I said he cut Obama cut, the Democrats cut $500 billion from Medicare.
He needs to create jobs. Jobs will create taxpayers, which will increase revenue.
And I agree with that. And that is going to be what's going to win the election.
What about shovel-ready jobs?
The debt deal right now, it's not going to determine who are the winners and losers. For 2012, we still have 16 months. It's going to be jobs.
But here's the deal. Obama, everybody knew about this problem when they got, into session. They've waited a year, and he passes everything in a crisis.
But this is the point. Last summer was recovery summer. Stimulus has passed a year prior, and those shovel-ready jobs never materialized.
And he made a joke out of it.
And then he makes a joke out of it. And I think he's got – this is why the independents – I am shocked by how independents view him now. If he got back half of them – it would still be far below what he would need.
Well, wait until the United States loses its AAA rating for its debt.
Yeah.
Done.
That will immediately increase the price of borrowing money for average people in the form of car loans, mortgages. It'll all be more expensive.
Consumer spending will decline because they don't have.
So you're the president who presided over the loss of America's AAA rating? I mean, Sweden and Luxembourg have AAA
Tell her
ratings.
she's the liberal.
No, but I'm just saying.
Wait. I'm going to jump in here.
Out from under now.
What we're saying here is the independents. You're saying no, they're not going to buy it. They are going to buy it. And the other thing is,
you just told me that this president's going to be viewed as a deficit hawk, and when he runs for re-election, he will have accumulated more debt than every president before him.
And let's also think strategically. What he did was he uncovered the deep divide within the Republican Party.
No, he's dividing it by class warfare. He's bringing up corporate planes, yachts. Now he's including yachts.
You know what? And I'm not even going to go into the source of it, but what he did is he revealed that.
Before we go to the break, how can you call him a deficit hawk when he's accumulated, by that time, $5 trillion in debt? Wait, stop. Answer that question.
Half of which he inherited from the Bush administration.
Excuse me. No. This was his stimulus, his budgets passed by a Democratic Congress, his debt and deficit, his economy. Tell me how he gets around that.
He has not raised taxes, and he will not raise taxes in going into the debt deal. If that is not a deficit hawk, I don't know what is.
You're on another universe. I'm asking you, he spent the money, and I didn't ask you about. All right, I got to take a break and get my blood pressure down. We'll continue straight ahead.